Hey, hey, how we doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Who's been pulling shards today for Duchess? Who's been on it? How we doing, guys? Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. Oh, man. Who's seen my video from earlier? Most intense video I think I've done in a while. Too expensive for me. Yeah, I mean, if there's a times 10 you do pull for, I think it's the Duchess one. But also depends like what you're doing in the game. Like my free to play, I'm not going to pull in a Duchess one because I badly need to save the shards for other stuff. Hey, Sniper, how you doing, man? What's that? My heart's still recovering from the video. Yeah, mine too. Mine too. Urged me to quit, and yet still you're here, Attila. Still you are here. So we're not doing the giveaway straight away. If people want to be involved in the giveaway, we'll do that a bit later in the stream. I'll let you know well in advance if that's something you want to get involved with. I'm doing well, Omni. Yeah, doing well. Pretty good. Did pick up the gem pack today. Oh, it was a big, expensive pack, but it felt like it was good value in Raid World. Can we talk about that fresh cut? Mohammed, of course we can. It was well needed. I've done a video, what am I trying to say? A sponsor video. I've done a sponsor video. So generally with a sponsorship one, I have to do like a first take. They watch it through, make sure they're happy with it and all that type of stuff. And then we do it live, yeah? So I did my first take before I got my haircut. And then they came back and said, can you just tweak one thing in it? And I'm like, yeah. Trouble with that is I can't show my face because literally my hair would go like that and then shrink. But yeah, it's funny. The War Maiden hair has gone, yeah. How you doing, Liam? Welcome, mate. Yeah, I bought the 9k gems, yeah. It's an expensive pack, to be fair. But felt like it was reasonable value, or pretty good value for what it was. Andrew Jackman, welcome to the Minions, mate. Thanks for joining the membership stuff. Appreciate it. Thanks, man. You got Duchess last night. Congrats. Duchess is like one of the first on my team sheet for arena stuff, just overall carry. I do get that people would shards for her. I do get it. Odd one, how you doing, man? Odd one, yeah. Shimpek, we're not doing the giveaway just now. We're going to do it later in the stream. As long as you're active in the stream, then you'll be able to enter along with everyone else. Just stay around, buddy. It's going to be a bit later on. Why am I running stage 7? So the thing is, for any account, stage 7 is where you should spend most of your life. And then once you've got loads of stage 7 done, you can then like top up with the big boy stuff. I probably spend 20 times more energy in stage 7 than I do. Maybe that will change over time, but for now, I spend a lot more on stage 7 than I do on stage 24. Pitbull, welcome, man. First stream. Welcome along. So yeah, we're going to be doing some live arena. I'm going to be jumping on the free-to-play after I've burnt some energy here on the main as well. The free-to-play, it's so damn tight on this fusion, honestly. But I've got a really cool plan coming together for a new team for Clan Boss once or if I get this new fusion. I mean, it's just get the stat you really want, then start farming high level. Yeah, that's true, but you get a lot more gear coming through that guy, yeah? So once I've checked level 1 of everything with Ascension, seen if there's anything I want to level up. That's cool. So I've then done that. I then level up the stuff that's actually good with the higher level stuff. But you always have a constant flow of gear coming through that you want to check. So I just find that I spend a lot of time in stage 7. Any chance we can see the stats build on Little Miss Annie? Yeah. Yeah. I'll run like another 10 runs or so and then we'll do it. Like, I don't think I've got a single pair of Perception speed boots that rolled speed on the Ascension. Not a single pair. And I think I've only got one. I think I've only got one speed set speed boot that's rolled speed. Like, it's... Ascension is brutal. Brutal RNG. HH, can you tell us about this Fusion's future uses? Certainly on my free-to-play account, it's going to be like all over the place. It's going to be all over the place in my teams, but mainly Clan Boss and Hydra Clan Boss and probably Fun. But yeah, on the free-to-play... So, for those who haven't seen the video I put out a couple of days ago, I pulled Skull Crusher on the free-to-play over the weekend as well. So I've now got Nephril to level out, Skull Crusher to level up. Hopefully I'm going to get the Rabbit as well. And my Clan Boss is just going to overnight, well, probably over 2 weeks or something, absolutely transform. Like, absolutely transform into Beast Mode. We're going to go from 3 key in Nightmare. I'm 2 key in Nightmare now, to be fair. 2 key in Nightmare to at least 3 key in Ultra Nightmare, I think. I think that's where we're going to be in a couple of weeks. So yeah, the free-to-play is finally coming good. It's finally coming good. And we're starting to get some really good pulls in. So I've got, because Razzlefarg's a little bit tricky because his A1 boosts turn meter. So having something like counter-attack in the team makes it quite dodgy. And we've got one of my mods on Discord, short on skills. He's really good at speed tuning. So he's having a look at some options for me. He's found this already, which would work. So I've already got an option here where we can get a 2-for-1 going with Skull Crusher, with Razzlefarg. I'm now asked him, I've gone one step further and said, is there any way you could do the same thing, but make Sepulchre Sentinel actually run on a 4-for-3 so that Sepulchre Sentinel can sink in and block stuns? That's really hard to do, but he is up to the challenge, or he's going to try anyway. Oh, damn. Actually didn't get my double hit away there. This is going to be a fail. What went wrong there? I thought this was literally 100%. That's the first time I've ever seen this team fail. Started to love this game, inspired by you, Raid Lord. Hey, man. Thanks. So it will only be affinity friendly if we can get Sepulchre on a 4-for-3. Or I find another champion that can help, like a... It's annoying there. Yeah, if I could find another champion that can do block debuffs in the right time, or someone like a Doom Priest, then it could be 100%. Free-to-play still going on? Yeah, I mean, the free-to-play is for as long as people want to play them, yeah? I really enjoy having a second free-to-play account because it helps me do content which is more relevant to the masses. Like, if I go onto my main account here and someone said, you know, could you show me Little Miss Annie build? Yeah, fine. So I show you the Little Miss Annie build, and then if I showed this in a video, people would be like, yeah, but we can't get that. So what's the point in you showing me it? We can't do it. And it's a kind of fair comment. So for content, having a mixture between stuff that I do on the main and stuff that I do on the free-to-play, I think is really, really useful. So I farmed stage 7. Let me just share this with you, right? So I'm farming stage 7 because I want to be checking as many of my items on the bottom row as I can for their extra stat. Yeah, so when I'm doing that, it uses just a small juice. Yeah, it's just using up the small juice. If I get a good one, then I want to pump that higher. So that's when you need the bigger stuff. I've still got so many items that I haven't checked the base stats for. And then there's some which I want to kind of push up higher, like this one, where I'm going to need more big juice stuff as well. But ultimately, I need it all. So I probably need to spend on my main account the majority of my energy and time in Sand Devil. Instead of farming gear now, I actually just need to farm Sand Devil. But this one, so I was waiting on some small juice to be able to take this one up to 6. She's in one of my main teams. Bam, I just got another 18% health on my Mithrala. Yeah, so it's a massive grind. Like, firstly, as I was saying to you, show you this. Firstly, finding speed with speed, yeah, is insanely difficult to do. I don't know if you can. Oh yeah, I can. Can I say what it is? Yeah. So speed with speed. 1 in speed set. None in perception gear. Like, it's incredibly rare to find what you want. I've got some, or maybe 1 accuracy with accuracy. Accuracy main stat, accuracy. I thought I had an accuracy with accuracy on the chest. What am I? Yeah, like this. Why did that not show up there? What have I done wrong? Accuracy with ascension bonus accuracy. Equipped. Is it just because she's wearing it? Just because she's wearing it. But yeah, it's incredibly rare to find those double ups. And that's ultimately what you're looking for in your in most of your items when you're trying to push to like that higher level. So yeah. So I'm spending a lot of time in Sand Devil at the minute. So I think for my level, Sand Devil is probably my biggest upgrade. As Ascension and Blessings are the biggest upgrades that I could get at the moment. But I've got some champions that I use a lot in Live Arena, like Rotos here. Don't even have any blessing on him at all. That's just no stats, no extra stats on him. What's your thoughts on current rotation of Hydra? I mean, it's a tricky rotation, but I don't know. It is what it is, really. What do you mean? What do you mean? You find it tough? Still no energy in clan shops, a bit harsh, yeah. But yeah, I've been doing some CVC stuff today on both accounts. Been tons of it, actually, more than I normally do. I'm pretty active in the game, like more so than I think I have been for a long time. Like Live Arena's really sparked a bit of, renewed energy for the game for me. Like it's definitely, maybe it's more end game focused, but I am really enjoying it. Is Clan Boss Ultra Nightmare doable without block damage or unkillable? Yeah, that's exactly what I'm going to be doing when I get this rabbit low. Yeah, exactly what I'm going to be doing. So let me show you the free-to-play before we do a couple of read years. How much time have I got? I've got a bit of time. I'll show you the free-to-play quick. And I'll show you where I'm at with this kind of grind for the rabbit. Because the rabbit's going to be massive for my free-to-play. Hate how slow live is. I think it could be a bit quicker, but I don't really like hate it. I think it's a little bit slow, but yeah, I'm not minding it at all. So this is where I'm at so far. I've got 3 ascended lizards, all 5-star. A couple of them basically maxed and 1 on their way. Koku, I'll come back to your point in a minute there, man. Thank you for the super chat, buddy. I'll come back to that in a sec. And then I've got 2 level 40s ascended of the small dudes. So I need 2 more, and they're both things that are active right now. So we've got the dungeon divers. I'm a bit scared about the dungeon divers, honestly. But I've been grinding away today. I've only hit 600 points so far. In fairness, I have been in the keep dungeons for a bit because I needed some red pots, which was my mistake. I didn't farm enough. But I'm still a long way off of this. I'm a long way short. And I'm just wondering if I should be doing... I think I might be better off doing Spider here. Like Spider 10. Is Spider 10 better than Campaign? I always forget which way round I should do this. I need to work out the actual maths of it because my energy per points, they need to be as like spot on as possible. And the trouble is, like, it's all well and good saying, well, you've got 4 days to do this, yeah? So I have 3,750 points I need. But the trouble is, the fusion doesn't have much longer than that. It's got like an extra half a day. So once I've got the dude, I've still got to level him, fuse him into this one, and then level this one and ascend this one. So it's not as simple as just like once you've got him, you've done the fusion. There's still work to be done. So that dungeon divers I'm a bit scared about. And then spiders I think I've done. Yeah, spiders I finished today. Okay. Raid's crashing out, I think. Yeah, it's going to be tight, and I don't have gems. I don't have resources to just top it up. I was really hoping for that energy to be in the bloody clan shop today. How many weeks on the bounce have we had no energy there? It's really annoying. So then I've got this artifact event tomorrow as well. In fairness, I've made like 7 million silver, I think, today. Like, I could get my silver to a good place, I think. I'm not too worried about the artifact event. I think I'll get that done. So it's just that dungeon divers that I'm worried about. Yeah, so, and the timing of it is, it's the worst one to be right at the end. You can see I've got 0 gems. I am going to try and do live arena and there's a little bit of gemage coming from live arena next. But I would like this. It's not really any energy coming up. So I've got gems here. Oh, there's a double energy pot here, but that's quite a way ahead of where I am right now. But I'm just going to have to try and see what I can get done. But otherwise, there is an energy. Actually, there is an energy in... I recently got the monthly reset. So I can get energy from doing arena. But again, I need to find the fights. That's just me being super active on the free-to-play. But yeah, it's going to be tight. It's going to be very, very tight on the free-to-play right through now until the end of this fusion. So coming back to your point there, Koku, thank you for the super chat, buddy. Can you say something about Ginturo? Got him today. I actually run Ginturo in my main clan boss team at the moment. He's a really good clan boss champion, especially good in an unkillable team. Just does a butt ton of damage the longer a fight goes on. So he's a really good boss killer, I would say. Yeah, I think I bought all the energy that's around, Cameron. I think the tag team energy resets for me in 2 days, so that'll be still during the dungeon divers. I'll still be able to pick that up. Dylan, I'm tried, man. Like, I'm not a miracle worker. People either watch that thing or they don't. Like, I've put out a couple of reminders to people about the BLDL video, but Raid are putting it out in their game. Like, if Raid can't get people to watch it, then I might struggle, you know? So I might be able to get some energy from Doom Tower after reset. I'm a bit hard stuck on Doom Tower, and I don't want to waste silver to try and re-gear teams. So I got stuck on the Scarab boss a few days ago, and I've just left it. But Doom Tower resets. Is it tomorrow? Or is it next day? I think it resets anyway with enough time for me to gain some rewards from like the first couple of pushes, you know? Yeah, crack that like button, guys. Let people know we're around. Only 169 likes, almost 1,100 people here. Come on, help us out. Just did some research. The most efficient dungeon divers is from stage 20 points. Okay. Minus 50% efficiency on 12.3 and 76% efficiency from stage 20. Interesting. Thanks for that. So I need to do a bit of 12.3 because I've got to level champions as well. I don't have like a solo farmer for something like Dragon. Is it Dragon in particular or any dungeon? Any level 20 dungeon? So I can only do, I think, Dragon out of the dungeons level 20 consistently. That's good to know. I need to get these dudes leveled anyway. I'll do that with like today's energy. Once they're leveled, I'll switch to dungeons then. Hisnam, thank you for the super chat, buddy. Just beat Doom Tower hard thanks to the website. Nice. Congrats, mate. Yeah, I don't have an Armager built out, Dental. This is what I mean. Like, I don't have the resources right now to experiment with champions. I don't have an Armager even like level 30, let alone level 60. So I've probably got champions that can do the job already. I'm worried about spending silver to re-gear. It's almost like, probably I could spend silver to get silver back potentially, but I don't want to risk it with the artifact event literally dropping tomorrow. Spider 10 is better than 20, surely. The only thing with 10, you might be right, Washi, by the way. The only thing with 10 is that you can get mystery shards and you can get some other crap, can't you? Bruise. Yeah, whereas further on, you don't get those drops. So I'm not sure if 10 is better overall. Why is Spider 10 so popular? It's a bit bugged. It's a bit buggy. You get better drop rates than you're meant to get. You get a lot more 5-star items than anything else around it. Like stage 9, stage 11, stage 12, you get a lot better 5-star items from stage 10. But the annoying thing earlier, so I had to do a whole bunch of stage... I had to get myself a whole bunch of these little pots, right? So that I could ascend the next 2 dudes that I got. And I just kept getting big pots. I was like, for once I want the small pots. And I just kept getting so many of these big pots. It's actually annoying. HH Minion, thanks for the super chat, buddy. Random question. I'm too busy or lazy to gear cleanse regularly. Beating stage 25 dungeons. Is there a point that I can blanket sell 5-star gear? Thanks. It's down to you. I do blanket sell 5-star gear in most gear sets. I won't standard sell it in stuff like bolster set, like my super high value sets. I won't just random sell 5-star. And I'm talking about on the main. On the free to play, I won't sell any 5-star without looking at it. But on the main, I pretty much sell all rare and all 5-star gear unless it's in a very high value set. Yeah, so there's definitely, and I'm sure like some high-end players will be like, that's a shocking bit of advice. And that's why I say it's down to you. Because I still use like the optimizer on my main. In fact, I'll show you. Let's switch. Should we switch back a sec? I'll show you on my main. Like the optimizer finds plenty of 5-star gear in my big boy builds, yeah, which is why it's pretty terrible advice, yeah. The optimizer's like, this is your best build, and I'm like, why have I got so many 5-star pieces popping up in best builds? So if I look at some of my big builds, not on him. You watch, I won't find a single one now. It definitely happens. Or maybe it's like my next layer down of builds. 5-star piece, 5-star piece. Different set. 5-star piece, 5-star piece. Yeah, so it's not unheard of at all for me to be loading up with like 5-star, at least 2 or, you know, a couple of the pieces on some of my bigger builds. Yeah. And that's just, I haven't farmed gear as much as some of the big boys have. But, so you've got to be careful with it. How do I do? Filter. No, what do I want to do? Filter. Filter. 5-star equipped. So if I show you in Savage, for example, quite a lot of my Savage is 5-star. Perception maybe a bit less, but still a fair amount. And this is on champions that I use a lot. Like, you know, these are champions that I use in main teams. So certainly if it's epic or legendary, you should be taking a look. Does it have the main priority stats for that piece? Like if I was going to sell new stuff, what I tend to do, maybe I can show you on here. I've got some new bits from Spider. So I tend to filter and I go, right, anything rare that's just new. Yeah. Do I have anything? I don't have anything. Anything that's rare, that's new, sell it. That's fine. I've got myself literally like a written down list of, these are the exceptions for me. Yeah, like I know that I need more undead HP banners with HP percent on them, for example. Yeah, so I got myself my own little script sheet. But after that, I'll be like, right. So why is that not showing? Why are they not opening up? Does it not open up all of them on? Anyway, so I'll be looking at these and pretty much across the board, normally I would just sell like anything which is rare. Yeah. And then after that, I'll be like, right, so give me anything 5-star that is epic, and I'll be looking for the sets that make most sense. Then I'll do the same on legendary. So it's not like a blanket sell all, but it just speeds up the process. And then I'll do the same 6-star that's rare, sell the crap, and then I'll start looking through when I get to the epics. For some reason, is it just because they're all legendary here? I feel like the filtering's gone really weird. Just crunch some numbers. Assuming you're only doing Dragon 20, you need 3,150 energy, which would take 6.5 days to regen. Yeah, but we will have... I'll have gems in the mix there. I'll have other stuff as well. So it sounds worse than it is, I guess. I think it sounds bad. 3,150, that's harsh, but it might be doable. Might be doable. Do you think they need to add gear storage again? Maybe. All I would say is like, I farm a lot of gear, and I have done a gear cleanse quite recently, but I've also got a lot of people that I kind of need to re-gear because I've stolen bits and pieces from them. So normally, if you're absolutely like stuffed for gear, it's because you either don't cleanse well enough, you're not brutal enough with your cleansing, or because you haven't geared your champions. Yeah, that's generally it. So I do agree there's a lot of sets. I don't keep toxic gear, for example, very much, when I would like a better gear for it, because I just don't have the room to hold it. We're getting more and more sets coming in. Like I haven't sold any of this stuff yet because I'm thinking, do we want it or not? So yeah, I do get what you're saying, but I think most people are just lazy at clearing out their gear. Hey Carson, how you doing? Right, we're going to jump on and do some live arena. We're going to do it on the free-to-play first, and then we'll jump onto the main after. Why no accuracy on the rats? Yeah, I wonder what I used the rat for last. I don't know if the rat's set up for Bommel right now. Maybe he's not. I don't know what I built the rat for last, honestly. So I do want to do a re-gear on my Kale now. My Kale is not being used in this kind of weird build anymore. This was a bit of a hybrid build. I want to just build him straight damage. So I've got my Elhain built for damage at the moment. And Elhain and Kale are not needed for clan boss anymore or anything like that. So these two can become a bit more arena focused. I got my Stag built for clan boss, but also comes in as my drop defense. He could do with a bit more damage, honestly. And then we've got Rhonda at the moment built like purely for a clan boss build. She does not have a lot of damage at all. So for arena, she's not packing much of a punch. And then I've got Haikatoon built fast and Cornelia built kind of fast as well with some control. I'd rather, instead of Cornelia in here, I'd rather be using Nethril, but he's not built out yet. And I haven't got the resources to be like spending any time on him right now. Okay, let's see how we get on with Live Arena today. So the free-to-play is tough. Yeah, I'm in Bronze 2. My win rate's 48%. Actually, it's probably better than I thought it was going to be, honestly. Any chance you could talk raid for more team slots? Like, people believe that I've got way more sway on raid than I've got. I could tell raid 25 things. Would be lucky if one of them went over the line, you know? It's like the things you're saying here is not anything so we've not really fed back, Laz. Yeah, and same thing about gear, space, like the things you're saying, it's nothing we haven't already fed back. Doesn't mean they're gonna do it, right? We used to own it, Travis. We sold it on, yeah. Stevie boy, how you doing, man? Hey, Hunter, thank you for the super chat, mate. Appreciate it. I do find with the free-to-play, it's such a mixed bag what I get in terms of opponents. Like, sometimes it's all legendaries, well-built. Sometimes it's pretty even fights. But this is pretty much... I don't have options. Yeah, at the moment, I don't have a whole load of options that I can pick out. This is my 5. I pick the 5, and I kind of go with what gets done. So what do I want to do here? This is a bit nasty. This is a bit nasty. I think this is the biggest problem because I've got a decent chance of going first if they don't ban my Haikatoon. And that's quite a tanky champ that's going to come back at me. But my speed's decent for this level. I'd back myself to be faster than some of these. Hey Steve, how you doing? Yeah, that's what I'm looking at. Those gems, Andrew. That's why I'm after getting a bit more live arena done on the free-to-play, honestly. The gems would really help me. Didn't land decreased defense here, which is a bit annoying. And actually, the cut in here is kind of brutal. Because we're about to get decreased attack on us before we hit. Ah, that's actually harsh. Like this, that cut in there is literally the breadth of a couple of speed. Bit harsh. Might still get a kill. Got 1 kill on their reviver. He's built wrongly. It was only 50, I think. Level 50. So it's whether Rhonda can take everybody down here, which is unlikely. We'll see. Come on. Do some work, Ronda. Oh, I'm slower than this Ronda. If I was quicker than this Ronda, I'd have a good chance, but I'm not. Shame. That was a winnable fight, I think. Slightly out on speeds. That's annoying. Jax, yeah, I'm doing well, mate. Doing well, thanks. The grind is real right now. The free-to-play is like hard pushing for resources so that I can get this fusion done. That's one loss, the free-to-play. Is HH website going to get stars for hard dungeons on champion pages? I'll show you something which... Oh, it's painful work because there's so many champions in the game. And literally, we have to go through, not just like the good ones, we go through every champion. This is what I'm working through at the moment with YST. We're going through every single champion, adding in fact, YST is doing some right now. We're adding in scores for all of the hard modes for Sand Devil. We're changing the arena ranking to have a type of role like damage dealer, speed buffer, and then giving them a score based on that. So yeah, a whole load of work's going on right now on that exact topic, but it takes quite a long time. We're hoping it goes live by the end of, perhaps not by the end of this week. We wanted it done by the end of this week. It's still possible, but it's probably more likely to be midweek next week. Yeah, and the trouble is, like, you've got all of those trash champions, yeah, that we're going to just rate 0.5 for pretty much all of that new content. But then you just get the odd one. You can't just do that. You can't just blanket 0.5 and more, because you do get the odd one, which is actually half decent. And, you know, you need to pick those out. Otherwise, the website is a waste of space. So you see what I'm doing here? Instead of going AoE drop defense, I'm actually just picking on the high Katoon. I want these sleeps to happen. So then we rotate back round. I'm still going to get all my attacks I would have got, but we've not let anyone wake up and cut in. It's really important when you're doing this type of live arena to know how your teams function. Like, how do you get the best out of your team? Especially when, like in these fights, I'm probably the underdog in just about all of them. So I need to make it work for me. Trunda's going to get a hit unless she gets feared, which is annoying. Or maybe not. Kill the Trunda. Kill the Trunda. Come on, this is good. So yeah, level 76 here against the 60. I'm suddenly in a pretty good spot. For a heal. Left the fight. Crazy trucker. See you later. 50 gems in the bank. Oh, I needed those. I needed those a lot. Hey, Fix in the house. How you doing, man? Getting into Silver Live Arena is a whole different beast. With losing points. Yeah. Silver's tough. Silver is tough. I'll show you on my main account in a bit. The progress has slowed, but my win rate is still good. It's just harder. I could use those chickens, Rob. Yeah. And the thing is, I could use the energy, which is after the shard, but that's going to be tough to get to, I think. Hail Goss, how you doing? New to raid. Is there any way you can have someone look at your account to give advice? I mean, I've got a Discord. If you do ! Discord, you can come and join it. There's like tons of experienced players there. I'd suggest, rather than just be like, please fix my account, come in to the Discord and be conversational at first. Yeah, so it's a community type of thing. But also, like, be prepared to understand what you want to ask. Yeah, people generally get help if they're specific. So if you come in and say, like, I really need some help with my clan boss team. This is my roster. Can you give me some support? you'll probably get a whole bunch of ideas. If you come in and just like, I need help with my overall account, then you're going to struggle. But yeah, exclamation mark Discord's a good place to come. We boot out the toxic people as best we can, so we try and keep it as a fun environment. So again, let's see what I've done here. I'm faster than their whole team, so I've slept them all. If I do AoE, drop defense and attack here, I'm going to wake them all up. I don't think I win this fight anyway, but I am going to try and target this Gordarab first. Take him out before anyone's even got over their nap. Now I've got... she's got block debuffs up. That's annoying. Block debuffs is annoying because she's going to revive the Gordarab. And I can't put decreased defense on her. So I'm going to go in with the nukes. See if we can get some work done. It's actually better than I thought. Okay. She's going to revive someone. Probably the Gordarab, I would think. Yeah. I might just be able to take the Gordarab out here. Can we? Oh, it's not enough damage. This is what I mean. If I had my Kale there, built for damage, then that would be a kill for sure. Ah, this is tough now. Could be feared, so I'm going to go in on the Gordarab, I think. Hopefully the fear procs. 50-50. You know, if you're feared, it's not 50-50. If it's the other way around, boys, bloody goes against you. Anyway, let's see if we can get this kill again. There we go. So 1-on-1. She's already used a revive. This should be my win. Against a level 83. I mean, I do not deserve to beat a level 83 here with this sort of roster. But we will take it if we do. Lock her out as well. Just means she can't get that revive even if it pops up. A1's to death. Nice. I will take that. We will take that. See, a lot of people look at it and they think, it's a legendary champion. I can't compete. Builds are worth easily as much as champions, especially at the lower level, or at all levels. But builds are what win you fights. Yes, I got some of those gems. That's nice. This is looking like a pretty ropey start. A Valk. Yeah, this one might be over before we start. Hey Alex, how you doing? Thank you for the super chat, buddy. HH, do you stand on your decision to push the Karato fusion? Karato, do you mean the Razelvarg? Karato was ages ago, yeah, with Yumiko. I'm assuming you mean the Razelvarg fusion. So yeah, I stand by it big time. Like, if I get Razelvarg on the free-to-play, my account is massively turbocharged. I can't even explain it enough how big of an upgrade it is for me. This is how big it is. If I get Razelvarg, I will never ever miss a fusion again on the free-to-play. Oh, so what are you talking about here? The Karato. So you're talking about the Karato fusion. What do you mean? Do I stand by your decision to push the Karato fusion? I don't really know what you mean, man. Like, did I outright kind of like push this is the best champion ever? Is that what you mean? If I did, then I mean, as he's become the best champion, I don't remember if I did or I didn't, honestly, but he pops up now and then if people have got Yumiko. Obviously, it's not meta in any way. I wonder if he might pop up more and more with Yumikos in live arena, though, just because of his passive. So it's very difficult to advise people not to go after champions that are unique. Like Ralzalvarg right now, yeah? Unique champion. It's incredibly dangerous to not go after those. Because you never know when those passives or those abilities are going to be, you know, influential in the game. So yeah, I would still stand by it. Guess I want to try and take this Reviver out here. Just not quite doing enough damage. It's going to be a close fight, this one. Hopefully he drops. 3v2, but these are tanky boys. So we can get decreased speed on here. Might be able to drop him with this. Oh, it's close. Yes, Ronda. Ronda coming in big. We've got some A1s going on. Decreases attack. It could still one-shot the whole team here if it's built well. No, okay, good. That should be all she wrote. Damn, didn't expect to win that one. Yeah, I guess that's the other thing with live arena, right? If you've got the duos, like I have got a really good Cupidus team right now paired with Venus on my main. But the duos, one of the duo gets banned, it significantly weakens the team. So for live arena, where you're relying on a duo activating a passive, I guess their values actually dropped a bit. Their values dropped a bit because the chances are one of the duo will be banned. Or I suppose if you draft a duo, you know one of those would be banned, so you could try and sweep some massive picks in under the carpet, I guess. But it's yeah, it's definitely like dangerous to do it that way, I think. On average, how many days should someone be able to start doing Ultra Nightmare Clan Boss? How many? I mean, a lot of it depends on whether you get the components you need. Like if you pulled an unkillable champion on day 1, then you're going to be doing Ultra Nightmare Clan Boss a lot quicker than if you didn't. So depends what you get. I would hope that someone who kind of manages their account well, within 4 months, you should be doing it. Oh, I didn't do my scoreboard yet, thanks. This is going to be a rough one, I think. One shot. I mean, I don't really know what to do. This team's so much stronger than I am. Tito, how you doing? I downloaded Raid, saw the ad for tips, and I should be level 64 DKs for everything, right? I'm not fully understanding what your question is, honestly, Tito, but are you saying should you level 60 Ultimate Death Knight? I don't know. Don't know your questions. That's a waste of my time, that one. Do you book Ugo? Ugo's really strong. Probably like if you're quite early game, the main thing you want to book is our A2. So I would use books until the A2's booked. Potentially I would hold fire then, depends how many books you got and stuff, but you don't always, like someone says to me, should I book someone? I mean, I wanted to book Skull Crusher, but all I wanted to book was his A2. So after I'd booked the A2, I stopped. I didn't put any more books in. Yeah, so it's knowing what skills you want to book. On hellhades.com, we try and help people with that. some people don't fully understand the logic, so I'll go through it quick. Like, let's say Ugo is the champion. Fix. So if Ugo is the champion, basically what we say here is what value do you get from books? And then if there's skills that you could prioritize the books going to, where would you want them to go? So basically what we're saying here is books add a lot of value. And after you've got the A2 and the A3 booked, you don't necessarily want to book more, or you don't need to book more. You could stop. A lot of people, like, because we're all a bit OCD or whatever, a lot of people a bit completionist and just feel like you need to book every single skill in full. That's not the thing.
Pulled up, made my appearance. You can't sit with us without clearance. That lame shit, never let it near us. And your girl will choose my team cause you still living with your parents. Flexing on the gram with your paycheck.
But again, we're faster. Being faster at this sort of elo really helps us. I'm going to try... Who do I want to take out here? Maybe try and take out this Septimus. It's my first target, just because I've got a lot of positive affinities here. Let the fear start to wear off. Maybe try and drop a decreased speed over here. And a turn meter drop. Try and lock out a skill here with my A1. And then now we start to lay in some damage. This is why having a control champion is so powerful. Because you basically, I'm basically getting 2 turns before they've even had a chance to do anything. 2 turns. Just because I had good speed on my speed champion and I'd got a control champion on the board. So I've beaten a level 81 opponent there with way better champions than I've got because of team comp and gearing. That's it. Oh, I shouldn't be winning that fight. No way should I win that fight. So that is all of my battles. Back to 50% on the free-to-play. We'll take that. We'll take that. That's actually pretty solid. That's pretty solid.
I've been grinding, so I'm celebrating more life. While you outside still trying to pass the door guy. All these bottles, they gonna have to bring us more ice.
I'm level 59. Why are they pairing me with people at level 85? Level's irrelevant. They're pairing you with people that are at your rank. Yeah, look, 81, 77, 76, 83. Don't be afraid of level. Make sure you gear your champions well. Make sure your team makes some sense. And then you've still got a chance to win. Yeah, don't be afraid of level. So in terms of, I think someone was asking me earlier, like what am I doing with the area bonuses on the free to play? Everything at the moment, which is not a lot, has been pouring into my demon. Like, I definitely don't need potion keeps. I can do whatever potion keeps I need. Ice Golem I don't really care about. Fire Knights is an area that I could push later on. Dragons I'm already farming 20. Spider is an area that I can push a bit later on. Hydra I can't even do. Demon Lord is the only thing which will unlock unlimited shards. I can't, like, I feel like I stress it a lot. I can't stress it enough. Clan Boss, Demon Lord is the place for a free-to-play to focus their stats. Yeah, it just is. It's just such an important area of the game. Be careful with the speed stat because it is going to impact speed tunes that you're trying to do. But ultimately, I'm just building more accuracy in, more defense because I need to be tankier. I'll probably do some crit damage and some HP as well. But yeah, this line here is for 99% of players, probably. Maybe not 99, but like, there's way more new players than there are experienced players in this game. And those new players, I can't stress it enough, Demon Lord is where you get unlimited shards and books and all that stuff. Yeah, that's where it comes from. My main account, I'll show you in a minute. I won't do any here because I beat Demon Lord with ease. Yeah, I already do. Anyway, got the 82 gems. That's what I came for. We got it. So the free-to-play rocks on. Just use these last little bits of energy, and then we're going to switch over to the main. The main, I'm thinking about building out my Nifui, you know. And Nifui is a really good anti-Rotos champ at the minute. And Rotos is like everywhere in Live Arena. So I was a bit dubious of it, honestly, but I've had Nifui come against me, and it's really effective. Very effective. Trouble with him is, once he's done that one hit, he's spent. He's spent for a while. So, yeah, I'm not sure, but I think he's a good champion to have up your sleeve if you've got him. All right, let's switch accounts. You don't get CVC points for area bonuses, no. No. I don't know why they've not implemented it, honestly. They should have done. Why would you not? But this is something that Raid don't do particularly well. Like, pulling different areas of their game together. Things that already exist as a package, they very rarely integrate them into something that's coming in new. And you're like, I don't really get it. I don't really get why they struggle with it so much. Why do you think the rabbit is getting negative overall ratings? I mean, what have I rated the rabbit as here? Like, I think the perception of the rabbit. So I've rated him 4-star, which is strong. That's a strong score, by the way. That's not negative overall rating. Generally, between 4s and 5s for most content. Like, this is not poor ratings out of 5. I'd say. I think people are massively undervaluing this rabbit. I said it really early in the fusion. I was like, almost like a bit of an alarm. Guys, you're going to miss out on a really good champion here. And I was truthful. Like, when I first read his skills, I was a bit underwhelmed. Yeah, I was a bit underwhelmed by it. I played with him on the test server for a day. And I U-turned. I flipped. I was like, no, I was wrong. This guy's actually really strong. Yeah. And I feel like I've been really clear on that since. My first video where I just read his skills, wasn't that convinced. After using him, I was like, no. He hits hard. He's got like godlike damage on all his abilities. For me, he's too good to miss, which is why I'm pushing so hard on the free-to-play. Yeah, I did. Like, it's passive. If this passive was everyone's speed stacking, which is what it read like to me initially. I think I read that as this could be insane. It then wasn't what I thought it was going to be, which made it feel lackluster. And I do feel like he could have done with some debuff on his A1. Because he's mainly a Hydra and Clan Boss champion. I think that's where his best areas are. With no debuff here, it does diminish the amount of things he's bringing. But he's also bringing quite a lot. In fairness, he brings damage, healing, speed, accuracy. Like, he does bring a lot. So yeah, so I am well on my way to trying to get him on the free-to-play. So just on the main, let's show you what I'm doing on my area bonuses here. I've saved up the silver ones at the moment, but ultimately, Hydra. Yeah, just trying to push Hydra up. The other area that I will try and push is Fire Knights, mainly because Fire Knights is what's really hard with hard dungeons. Spider's Den is easy right now. Demon Lord I've got no issues with at all. Dragon's easy. So it's only really for me Fire Knights or Hydra that really get any sort of impact. Not potion keeps yet. Maybe... Oh, you know, I was like, hold on a minute. Why have I done potion keeps? It's because I had 25 bronze medals left over. And I could only put it in in grade 1. Like everything else starts at 50. This started at 25. So I was like, what can I do with these medals? So I put it in there. So yeah, this is I'll show you the team that I've been using for like general farming, and also I'm going to try it on flat reset to some extent on Monday. So I've been using this Cupidus lead, full nuke, slow, 3 people protecting him, like old school when Cupidus and Venus first became a thing. I've kind of gone for that as a tactic. It's very effective against classic arena. It's actually kind of effective against live arena if they let the 2 of them through, but if they don't, Cupidus on his own is like significantly worse. But we're just we're just not really taking any damage, and it's kind of quick fights. Works against lockout champions like Warlord, works against Uko pretty well, although he could get stunned, but I've got Lightning Cage on him, so he doesn't get stunned very much. Yeah, it kind of works in most situations, really. How would I build the rabbit on the free-to-play? Yeah. So I'm building him for Clan Boss. That's the main priority on the free-to-play. This is the speed tune that I want to build. So he's going to be fast, 229 speed. And then I'm basically going to build this team of 5 for Clan Boss. So if you've not seen this before, if you're new, this is like a speed tune calculator that Deadwood Jedi devised on deadwoodjedi.com. And you can see here, this is 1 Clan Boss hit. This is 1 Clan Boss hit. This is all the attacks I'm going to do in between each hit. So the cool thing about Razelvard is on his own, he creates a 2-for-1 speed tune for me, which means that I hit the Clan Boss twice every time he hits me. Yeah. He does it on his own, which means I can bring in different damage dealers alongside him. So he will end up being an absolute god. And because he's going to be built for Clan Boss, the same build will be relevant for anywhere in the game. Really will. It'll be relevant for Hydra, any dungeons. I'll use him in Arena. Like, he will be in pretty much any team that I'm going to build. Yeah, the only type of teams this really worries about is like maybe Mortu, or if a Rotos somehow gets through for a while. It'll do some damage. I need to get... Survivability is more important to me than straight damage for a Clan Boss captain. So the thing is with Clan Boss is you need to have a good amount of HP and defense unless you're building a team that won't die. And I don't have any components that allow me to build a team that won't die. So it'll have to be a bit tanky as well. But yeah, I'll try and get them to at least 100% crit rate and get some damage away. I've not built Nephril yet, no, Alex, because I don't have the resources. I've been putting all of my resources into the into the fusion. Yeah, all of my energy, leveling of champions has all gone on the kind of fusion champion. So at the moment, Nephril's sitting there just kind of like level 30. He's booked. This is a weird thing. He's totally booked, but he's not ready to go at all. Smacking everyone down. But yeah, this team is pretty damn effective, like against a whole host of enemies, really. How would you suggest trying to beat a team like yours? So you would need to bring hard-hitting single-target champions if you were choosing to try and beat this, and just basically take out the sidelines to then eventually, when Cupid is on his own, if you've got a big single-target hit coming in, he'll just die. Baron wouldn't one-shot this. It was unlikely he'd one-shot this. I've got 3 people here, all in bolster set. So I've got like an additional about 100k protected health. It's it's a lot of health to get through in any hit. So whoever kills him needs to either ignore the shield, and there are some champions that ignore shields, or needs to kill the sidelines first. So someone like this is a problem, but it's really good anti-ultimate Death Knight. I guess we'll see this. I don't know if he will one-shot me or not, or if he will even get a chance. Yeah, he did. Yeah, see? So, bam. And now this team's a waste. So, Georgid's a problem. He just ignores all of the... He basically ignores everything that Necret's doing for him. Rotos can be a problem in a really strong team. Bolster set stack, yeah. Also, shield stacks with bolster as well. So if you just had like 2 shield sets and 1 bolster set, that would still stack. Hey Pico, how you doing? So I think maybe we'll do the giveaway now before I start doing the attacks on my main. I had a little play, by the way, building out a Valk, but I want to change it. So I was building it mainly for accuracy, high defense accuracy, but I feel like I want to build a higher damage. She's actually a bit of a smack as well. But yeah, I'm not quite ready with her yet. Right, let's get this giveaway under wraps. Give me a minute. Don't start typing anything yet. It's not ready. So we've got 5 winners today. Each can win 540 gems, a void shard, and an epic tome. It's just on live. Exclamation mark raffle if you want to try and get involved. Get involved now. Hey Josh, no worries, man. Exclamation mark raffle if you want to get involved. What are the clans you see in live arena that trigger your whale radar? Probably Mad, ET, SP. Some of the old Gallifrey guys still strong. Gods and Legends guys. Any others? There's probably others. Wouldn't whale radar be called sonar? I guess it would. One minute 20, guys. 500 people have entered so far. 1 minute 20. Exclamation mark raffle if you want to enter. 1 in 100 chance at the minute. Antoine Durand. I'm beginning 20 days in. Paul Corvus. Should I put him to 60 or is 50 fine? Corvus eventually will definitely be a 60. I'm assuming at 20 days you've already got a 60, like your starter champion or something. If you have, then he would be a good second 60, I think. Let me just check him out again. Corvus. Sacred Order. Sure he's got AoE hits, double hits, buff extension, poisons, decrease attack. Yeah, he would be a really good 60. He will help you with clan boss dungeons a lot. So definitely worthwhile, yeah. And quite a nice one to get early as well. Yeah, so it's actually a really good champ. But I wouldn't do him. I don't think I'd do him as my first 60 if you don't already have a starter champion. Or would I actually? If you don't have a starter champion, you could 60 him. The trouble with 60 in a legendary early, like him, is that it's very difficult to get enough legendary books to reduce his cooldowns. So you end up doing a lot of A1s whilst you're waiting to get your books. Last second. Okay. The entries are shut. No longer any point writing exclamation mark raffle. You're just wasting your own time. Let's see who the 5 winners are going to be today. Good luck, good luck, good luck. So first winner is Rolando Martinez. Congrats, buddy. I just need you to write your UM number in chat. So go into your profile, go into info, copy ID here, and then paste it in chat, please. And we can get you your prize. Second winner is Leader Taurus. Third winner is Pretty Pink. So just need your UM numbers, please. Got yours, Martinez. Thank you for that. Fourth winner is Subarashi. Congrats. So again, Leader Taurus, Pretty Pink, Subarashi, and one more. Bonnie Mystic is the last winner. Just need you to write your UM number in chat, please, so that we can get you a prize. Leader Mystic got yours. Thank you. We need Pretty Pink, Subarashi, and Bonnie Mystic. Need you to write your UM number in chat. Pretty Pink got yours. Thank you. And you should get these prizes tomorrow, I believe. So yeah, just need Subarashis and Bonnie Mystics. Need to write your UM numbers in chat, please. This is the only giveaway we're doing today, Half-Life. Do you know when we will get an extra legendary on Sacreds? No, they never give us any warning. Literally, at best, we get the day before. We would know. So no, I don't know for sure. Bonnie Mystic got yours. Thanks for that. So just Subarashi. Have we had even a reply from Subarashi yet? I do not work for Raid, no. No. I work for myself. I just happen to play Raid. Raid have never paid me a penny. But I do earn money through playing Raid. Subarashi, are you here, mate? Because we're running short on time. We'll have to go to someone else if you don't show. Subarashi, are you here? Awesome. Can you please drop your UM number in chat? Curious, how would you build Uko if you only have one and need him for both Hydra and Arena? Well, I use mine for both. And this is how I built mine. Stun set, good accuracy, fast, quite tanky. So let's say you're not me with my level of gear, which is probably a pretty fair assessment. Just consider what I'm focused on. High speed, good accuracy to land my stuff, enough to land my stuff, tanky. Yeah, don't get blindsided by I can't achieve your stats. Forget that. Just think about the areas where I'm concentrating my stats. And that'll be a good way to start. Subarashi, I still haven't got a code from you, mate. Are you struggling with it? Some people think provoke set's better. I disagree with that, actually. Because I think even like you think this is quite a tanky build. It's actually quite a squishy champion. And you need a lot of stats on him. So I'd rather stun. I suppose if you're using him for Hydra as well, maybe provoke does make some sense. Yeah, maybe. I get what you're saying now. So the provoke would give you another alternative to the head of Decay. So yeah, it does make some sense. The only thing, like in Arena, provoke means that you're taking hits. Whereas stun set, you're not taking hits. Also stun, the enemy's skills don't cool down if they're stunned. Whereas if they're provoked, they do cool down. So I guess you kind of take what... If you've got someone who's pretty consistently provoking anyway in Hydra, then I definitely would not be building him in stun set. Subarashi, your UM code should be 2 numbers. Should look like this. You hit copy ID here and then paste it. At the moment you're giving me 1 number, but you're only giving me the first half. I actually need the back half. So can you try again, please, mate? Okay then, we're going to jump in and do some fights on the main. Provoke set with counter-attack accessories could be good, yeah. Subarashi, got it. Thank you for that. Yeah, I agree. It can be good. I still feel like... So have I got retaliation accessories on here? I think I do. I got a couple. I'm looking for a third that is decent. So I'm looking for an accuracy banner with speed on it in retaliation, because equally in live arena, like a stun set with retaliation's really strong. So I'm currently at 75% win rate, but I am in like higher level fights now. It's much harder now. Subarashi, I've got yours now. Thank you. That is it for the giveaway for today. Open up my great haul. Yeah. I mean, it's pretty bright. If you mean this one, we talked about it a minute ago, but I'm basically just focused on Hydra. Hey, Grim in the house. How you doing, Grim? Grim, what level are you at the moment? Grim's another content creator, by the way. He's really like high level PvP player as well. Right, let's get a battle on. Were you disappointed to see area bonus did not count towards CVC? Yeah, I was a bit disappointed with that. I wasn't surprised though. It's just the way raid tend to work, honestly. I was more disappointed though that area bonuses don't impact PvP. Like, it just baffles me a bit. Why wouldn't you put PvP as one of the kind of main things in there? What's going on here? That's my slow Duchess. Have I not got it by tags? Shit. Hey, Doctor Who, how you doing? Sent, how you been getting on? Are you kind of cracking through silver pretty well? This is an annoying champion. My Leo tends to do okay against her. And my Turvold does very well against her if he can get a hit. I probably need to speed my Turvold up again. Sped him up once. I probably need to speed him up again. If I could get Cupidus and Venus in the same squad, I would actually deal with this team really well. Should I try? It's almost certain that one of them gets banned. Which, I guess, maybe we'll try it. Right. We'll try it for a fight. Don't have much time. Time slots are bad for you, are they? Yeah. Only 100 matches, but 100% win rate. Have you? Fair enough, mate. Fair enough. So anyone who's a half decent level here will understand that Cupidus and Venus should not be allowed to be let through, right? Which means that I should lose this fight. Like, maybe not I should lose it, but it's unlikely these two get through. So we've got two damage dealers. Gaius to Gleeful is a bit of a problem. Which leaves 3 revivers, which is a bit nasty. Hey, Bobby, how you doing? I guess I'll take Gaius out. If they ban Leo, then I'm laughing, honestly. But I don't think they will. They'll ban Cupidus, I think. Or Venus. Okay. Banning Venus is not terrible for me. But Cupidus does some work, you know? I've been seeing a lot more bomb compositions coming through now, though. This is what's cool about something like Live Arena. There is a lot of consistency of champions and bans and stuff, but also you start to see metas slowly start to evolve. Yeah, so we're seeing a lot more bomb champions coming in now. I'm starting to see a lot more speed teams coming through. Like, there's definitely a bit of an adjustment going on. We've got the RNG fest between me and their Ugo here. Trying to get stuns off, honestly. He's going to cleanse all of that crap away, though. Maybe I should have held the A2 actually one more turn. Obviously, once Duchess is gone, not in a bad spot because it'll at least get some hits away. So this could be a pretty severe smack to deal with. And this could be another one. Job done. Job done. Hey, Saf, how you doing? There you go. Hey, Snuggle Bear, thank you for the super chat. Hail Hades. I've been on a hiatus from the game for a while, but your content got me back. I apologise. Welcome back, welcome back. So I'm at 1438 at the moment. I think I've been, this is about as high as I've been, yeah. Yeah, this song's a bit weird. We might be coming towards the end of this group of songs. How can I get to endgame? All you've got to do is play for a couple, maybe 3 or 4 years. It depends what you mean, really. Like, if you're talking about an account at my level, the quickest way you could get there is to just go and buy one. But if you just want to be able to beat some of the end game content, then it's just going to take you time. It's definitely not a sprint of a game. It's a marathon of a game. If you lose in silver, you do lose points, Ruzzy, yeah. Warlord is probably going to be banned away here. Let's try this again. It's probably pointless to try it, but it does mean that one of them gets through, which isn't bad. You can actually, like, I mean, I've never done one, or I don't even know where you would find them, but they exist. You can buy accounts for relatively low money compared to what you would invest in them and that type of stuff. It's just whether that's something you would be interested in, whether you'd want to be scammed that way. Like, I would never, yeah, I don't suggest you do it, but something to be aware of, I guess. Jazzy, I'm not on Twitch at the moment. I'm doing YouTube streaming instead, just because it generally seems like there's more people around. Feels like raid scene on Twitch kind of died off a bit. So go with the flow, you know? So this is going to be an interesting one. If Trunda comes at me with the big hits and kills anyone, which is very possible, my Hefrak retaliates. I'm just going to A1 here. I don't really need to do anything other than that. I want to get decreased attack on the 2 damage dealers. Got them on both. Perfect. We're in a good spot here. We're in a good spot. Notice he's not bringing the nuke because, one, he doesn't think he can kill me, but also he doesn't want Hefrak to unload. Yeah, hit that like button. 1,500 people in here. Under 700 likes. That's unbelievable, guys. Guys and girls, that is shocking behavior right there. Damn, I actually didn't land decreased defense on hardly anyone there. But here comes the splash. This is why Uko's so strong, so meta right now. Just gets rid of all of those nasty buffs. In comes the smack. Can they survive it? No, they cannot. Hefrak is a beast. Bonnie Mystic. I'm waiting for you at 1470, really. We're getting there. Getting closer. How's your Uko build going on, Saf? I know you built yours recently. My Hefrak's hella slow. He's like really slow. He's just built to wait. He's like that. I have not yet begun to fight. Just sitting in the sidelines. I could do a bit more accuracy on my Venus build. Double reviver at the start. Standard. Yeah, Uko's in stun, yeah. Definitely Uko's stunning. The RNG both ways can be very frustrating. I was watching Saf's stream last night, actually, and I saw it go both ways. Let's say that. Let's pick these two on this one. Candy into Leo. Favors Leo. Got it. Hey, Paradar, how you doing? Why Venus? Just because I'm trying to sneak my Cupidus Venus team through, but it doesn't happen often. I think I lose the Duchess here. Or maybe it's the Rotos, actually. Maybe it's the Rotos. 3 revivers is rough, though. but I think it's Rotos. Blazing, how you doing, man? Yeah, Cupidus is gone again. Everyone, you should go and check out Blazing's YouTube channel. Does daily content as well. We've got a few creators in here today. Blazing's been doing tons of daily content. Go and give him a sub. Help him out. Help the man out. Help him get found. So, I guess again, do we just want to A1 this? There's no point trying to just steal this one buff away. So if I A1, I could get a stun maybe. But if not, we can try and get decreased attack here. Didn't land it though. We've got one stun. Too bad. Drop your link in here, Blazing. Here comes the polys. Interesting, no kind of decent shieldage though. So we might get through a decent amount of this. Trouble with Venus, right? If Cupidus doesn't get through, there's so many champions that have got blocked debuffs that she becomes kind of pointless. I'm doing this just to try and get a little bit of damage away, but she's not built for damage, so she just becomes like literally pointless in the team, other than she's bought a bolster set. Bit of a smack. I'm just trying to rely on Leo to get his big hit away. Trouble is they've got a decent amount of healing between them as well. Comes Mr. Sheep. I mean, I'm pretty hard to kill as well, but over time, the fight favors Senna here. Like, the longer this fight goes on, the less likely I am to win it. Try and rip these buffs away, though. Hopefully stun a couple of them at least. Now we need the nuke. This has got to, like, hurt a lot while we've got an opportunity here. It hurt quite a lot. Not actually quite enough. I needed Duchess to die there. She would have been my favourite one to kill. Obviously, the revives are just going to come through. The heal's coming in. Now I've got to wait full rotations for Leo. Block debuffs out again. I thought I had a good chance actually to kill. That's why I went for it. I thought I might kill all of the people apart from the this guy, Pythian. Actually a lot of damage on that A1 as well. No, guys, we're not doing a raffle. The giveaways are all done. Giveaways are done. Means we're kind of both doing the same thing here. We're both hard focused on trying to take out the revivers so that then it's just picking off the DPS. So he's focused on my Duchess, which is the right thing to do, but he's struggling for enough damage. She's not anywhere near yet. He can't go after my Leo because the more damage my Leo takes, the harder the hits start to come out. Is it worth the nuke? I think it is, because I've got the A2 as well coming soon. Forcing out a revive at least. It's not a bad thing. If I can kind of like tie them together. Why not speed with Uko when they have blocked debuffs and you are safe? Why not speed? Honestly, I forget that Uko's even got increased speed. I see Uko as that A3 in my head. It's a revive skill. And that's the honest answer. Yeah, Venus ended up being a waste of time here. Does the A2 kill this time? Does it kill... It's got to kill Duchess, and I don't think it does. I think I just A1 here. Get a low. Actually, we proc that, which is nice. So maybe we do it now. Shall we? Let's go for the increased speed. Does mean that I lose, though, by revive. I don't know if I like the idea of it. Let's try and lower some health somewhere else. Literally did 0. She's dead. He is well alive. This is a trouble. They're so tanky. Stun off. Do you die? Oh, not quite again. Look at it. Look at it. Ah, so close. Revives the Duchess. I need a stun on that Duchess. Didn't get it. Another revive. These two have used their revive. Oh no, didn't use it. I mean, I don't feel like I'm in any danger of being killed. No point really killing her. Oh, so frustrating. Need a stun somewhere. Didn't get it. Got one here. This is the least important champion on the board right now to stun. The Candy. Kind of totally pointless. That was a mistake he's just made there, actually. He's just tried to buff when everyone's got block buffs up. Do I go speed here then? Maybe we do. Oh, look at the health left. Let me go, let me go. Oh, he's going to do a massive heal. Do it, Leo! Oh, it's nowhere near enough. Nowhere near enough. Does Swift Parry have like any sort of cooldown? Can Swift Parry proc again, or is that one proc and it's done? One per battle, yeah. Oh, this is actually looking a little bit ropey as Candy's getting some hits away. I've got Uko still with a revive potentially, but this could be dodgy now. It's going to revive. Terrible timing on that revive because she's going back down again. But he's got his still. Fuck. I might actually be dead here. I think the Candy gets his hit away before I get anything, any sort of protection here. I think I lost. It's like an endless loop. This could be the longest fight in history. Is it a 30-minute timer? He's literally back to full health here. It's like we've just started the fight. I don't even know what the focus is. Should I just be A1 in people like this? Getting them a bit low before I unleash an AoE? Like, I don't have enough A1s. They get healed in between. I kind of need some Uko stun power. This is going to be it. All stunned. Go on. Got one. One stunned. Have I got a window here? I think so, because Duchess won't die in one hit. Decrease attack on Candy is pretty helpful. Might still one shot though. No, look, decrease attack, so deadly there. Don't get my increased attack up. I'm not going to nuke with Leo until I get my increased attack up. I kind of need Leo to take some damage, honestly. Pythion's just done his big heal. This could be my window. I think I've got my A2 now, right? Oh, this is good. That counter attack there is actually, it's a make or break, but I think that's good. Here's the A2. Hopefully we stun and stuff here. Oh, we didn't stun anyone. Annoying. Oh, this could be dangerous. Make or break. If I don't win off this hit, then I think I might just exit. Get down! Oh! Flipping heck. Look at this healing. 750, 900k, 450. Damn. I think you might be, I don't know if we just lost viewers there or whatever. Like, you might be thinking, what a boring game mode. For me, it's the best game mode in Raid at the moment. Like, I know that was long, it was frustrating, all that type of stuff, but yeah, I had to try and outthink or outplay. I don't mind that. I'm not saying I want every game to be 15 minutes long. There should be like a max, maybe 5-minute fight, but I actually think it's a good game mode. I'm enjoying it a lot more than I thought I would. Venus without a Cupidus in the mix is a waste of time. I feel like we might be getting some bombage going on here. Do I have an answer for bombs? What is the answer to bombs? Not sure if I've really got the answer to that. Cleanse. Ah, yeah, cleanse would be good. Yeah, of course, yeah. But normally, don't they end up popping on you for one turn? Like, block debuffs, obviously, but that means you either need to go first or you need to be in immunity gear. But, a cleanse. Does a cleanse really work? Because you basically, I guess Mithrala if she's quicker than the rest of your team. Anyway, I can't take her this time because I've already picked my support champ. So I guess I'm just going to get bombed into the floor. Or stop the bombs coming. Depends what you bring. Like, you might bring Gaius here as well, which is what I've seen. People do. Maybe he's not going to pick at all. Bolster helps, yeah. Yeah, makes sense. Yeah, my drafting versus bombs at the moment is not good. What's going on? Why is he not picking anyone? That's a weird set of champs right there. Valk. 3 different forms of damage. 2 speed champions. I think that's a Rotos game. Get rid of the bombs. That is a weird team though. Ban the rats. Thing is, I've fought this duo before, Arbiter and Lady Kimmy. It's nasty, actually. It is nasty. Like, the amount of speed that they gain is scary, actually. It's possible this dude is not in the fight at all. It's possible he's not here. These 2 picks might have just been random picks. Because he's taken so long now. I reckon he's probably not there and these 2 are not meant to be part of the team. I think I'm going to end up playing against basically a bot. Didn't put my arena win up, did I? Yeah, the guy pick a Geo, did you? I don't mean it's an actual bot. I just mean that, yeah, he left the battle. Oh, well, I'll take the free win. Could go for Cephii Rotos angle. Have you noticed the amount of high-level players you aren't in clans? I mean, if there's no clan name here, it doesn't mean they're not in a clan. Like, you have to type this bit in, right? Trunda into Leo generally is good. Yeah, I thought I was waiting for him to pick. It was actually me waiting to pick. I don't think I've fought a bot a single time yet on the main. I think I fought a bot one time on the free-to-play. I think people calling bots, I think it's very rare. Maybe lower level stuff, maybe. But I think people calling bots, probably not bots. I want to do the same. And I do not want to fight that. Is anyone else the same here? It's just like any sign of bloody Warlord or Yumiko straight gone. Hate it. Hate playing them. Unless I've got my like Venus Cupidus going, I hate it. If you lose 3 in a row, gives you one. Oh, okay. I've actually not done that. But it seems like that'd be a weird system still. Hey, Firebird, no worries, man. Oh, polymorph, yeah. So the only thing with like Arbiter type of picks does mean that I end up going second if the Uko like rips off my stone skin here with an A2. I could be in trouble. I could straight up just be dead. Doesn't, which means that I'm now in a reasonable spot. Probably just sleep the Rotos, I think. I tend to sleep a lot more than I hit, by the way. I just feel like have a nap, if you don't mind, to anyone who's going to be a problem. Should we try our luck here? Should we just go in for the revive nukage? Don't weak hits. See you later. Thanks for coming, Zine. We'll see you tomorrow. It's been a pleasure. Oh no. I don't want Rotos to have a turn. I don't need Rotos to have a turn right now. One in my Leo. I've played quite a bit of poker in the past. Ooh. Okay. That's an interesting option. That's an interesting one. Rotos is so big in Live Arena. I'm thinking about building out, though, my Inifui just to have like a counter to Rotos on my squad. You seem like the type. Yeah, I do like poker. I used to play only like low, nothing high level stuff. Like basically like tenors in. You could buy in as many times as you like. You know, pot being around $1,000 to the winner, something like that. Nothing crazy. But I do enjoy it. Oh, he was veiled, was he? Right, okay. I actually didn't realise he was veiled. Krutraxa wiped me out the other day. Krutraxa was a great pick. Oh, wow. Literally like one shot, someone dead. One shot, someone dead. I was like, I haven't seen Krutraxa in a while. She has just wrecked my team. Yeah, that was kind of crazy to see. This is what I think is going to happen with Live Arena. Some of these picks, which are non-existent right now, are going to come into the meta, basically. I think they will. Right here. Errol's another good one, yeah. Andrew, you did miss a giveaway, yeah. Sorry, buddy. Do you play poker in drag? Yeah, often. Yeah. Look at this. This is not what I want to see. This and this. How important do you think first pick is going to be? When we get into gold. Like, picking that Duchess up. How big is that? Sleep? No. I'm surprised I didn't sleep the Uko there. I would have. Because of... Basically now we're just going to try and rip everything back off that you've just thrown out. And try and stun. Like, if we just sleep the Uko there, he's got massive advantage over me. As it is, that's got to come here. If I just go in... Am I likely to kill anyone yet? Not really. Get a bit of damage away. Hopefully Harima just dies here. No, nowhere near. Nowhere near. At least he's still hidden. I don't think there's any dying going on over there. Oh, it's a big hit. Staying just a little bit alive. That's what we need him. We just need him to stay alive a bit. Dead now, though. That's probably not necessarily the best idea there, because I'm just going to revive him at this point. I guess... Actually, if I revive him now... Rotos A3s, then... I think I need to, though. I need to stop Rotos coming after someone else for a minute. How do you like these short 10-minute fights? I've got no problem with 10-minute fights. I am really enjoying this content. But I guess the difference is, like, I don't get anywhere near the same level of challenge or whatever from all the other stuff in the game that I used to, yeah? Like, I literally have just got auto set up to do everything else in the game. So for me, this is my area where I actually need to think. So I'm really enjoying it. I get that some people are still having to kind of put all their concentration into everything else. It's fine. You probably won't. This feels like it's a long time sink, but I don't mind this. I think I lose this fight. I can't see a way that I win this. Eventually, Rotos is just going to come and one-shot him. Probably now. It's probably the right time to do it now. One shot here. Then A2 here. Maybe didn't have it. But taking out Leo at that point with the Rotos was the move, I think. Does Harima scale? How does Harima scale? Oh, she gets more defense, doesn't she, over time? Yeah. Can't afford to A3 because people are going to die. Well, I think that is all she wrote. Oh, do I get... Have I got an AoE next? If I have, then that was a colossal mistake. But I think it's still... I have got one. Is this enough damage now? That was a massive mistake. Even if I don't win, that was dumb there. Oh, it's not enough damage. I just don't have enough. Shame. That would have been quite fun to get a sneaky win at the end there. Like live arena, but people are going to be raging when they get to silver and lose 4 points per loss. Yeah. Do you know why people are going to be raging, though? Like, if you just forget for a minute that there's bronze, silver, and gold, you forget about Quintus for a second, the only reason that people would be raging is because people are so impatient. This content came out like a week ago, and people already want it to be finished. I want to be the top of gold. I want Quintus so I can never do it again. And then the next day, they're going to say, where's the new content? What am I going to do? It's just like, people are so impatient nowadays. I don't even care about that. I'm just enjoying the game mode. Honestly, that's it. I'm just enjoying this kind of breath of fresh air of actually having a tough, kind of different option in the game. I want Quintus so I never have to do live arena again. Yeah. You have a stacked account. Most people don't. But what does that matter? What difference is that? Like, literally, that makes zero difference whether I've got a stacked account or not. I can still play it on the free-to-play and enjoy it and compete with the people that I can compete with. Like, it doesn't make any difference to me. I'll just copy the same here. Or do I just ban out the Ultimate Death Knight? That might have been a dumb pick, to be honest. I think if I get rid of Izuko, I'm faster. Let's see. This is a weird one. This is probably a bad draft for me. Harima scales with empowerment as well, does she? Yeah, Harima, my most wanted. So what do I want to do here? It's not going to be too much buffage. This guy can cleanse if I don't stun him. I think I'm going to A2 and just see if I can get rid of this stone skin straight away, because that's going to slow me up. I did, so that's actually kind of cool. He will get a cleanse here. But, oh, this is interesting now. So I could, if I A3 here, there's a good chance of a weak hit. Oh, actually, either way, it's going on Ultimate Death Knight. I make this mistake a lot. Don't weak hit. Okay, good. A2 here, give him a whack. Oh, I would have liked for that to give him a smack then. Gonna cleanse. Turvold is gonna get a go, I think. Hopefully before he does. If he does, this guy's in a lot of pain. I think my Rotos goes before him. So I think we're taking out the Reviver. Take a rest. Fighting. We had another hit in the tank right there. He's probably dead now with this Leo hit. Oh! Rotos, behave, Rotos. Behave. Get increased speed up. This is dodgy. Going up against a Rotos like this is dodgy. Like, a couple of hits are coming out. Probably Turvold's dead next. Oh, he's not. That's a mistake again, because Turvold's just going to be like, ah, whack! Whack! You're so dead! Turvold is a beast. What about here? 1459. Holding my win rate. Pretty happy with that. Top 1,000. Oh, is he veiled again? I'm not seeing my own veils. They could change silver to -3. I do get it. I get what you're saying. I think people are in such a rush to be at the next level, why? What does it matter? What does it matter? I only leveled my Supreme Elhain out earlier today at Last Ash. But I've been against her a couple of times and she can be annoying. She's not quite meta in terms of her damage, but she does have like one-shot potential. Certainly on like Necret protected people. What we got here? Team, to be fair. Don't accept the free-to-play can do live arena claim. What do you mean? What do you mean you don't accept it? What a weird thing to say. I was literally just doing it earlier. Go back to the start of the arena stuff. I've been doing it. What do you mean? This fight looks pretty dodgy. If your point was actually, I don't agree that a free-to-play can compete at the very top of live arena, I'm with you. I totally agree. I couldn't agree more. Oh, sorry, mate. R and Jesus. I don't really want to waste my A2 here with the fear going off, so we're just going to A1 just in case. Try and shield. Not as fast if that doesn't go off. We could go with the A2s here. I'm a bit worried about this Leo. I got nothing to stop Leo obliterating my whole team right now. Oh, this is tricky. Then my Rotos is waiting there. Wow. Did he have block buffs on or something? Didn't see that. Did he have block buffs on? Maybe he did. Oh, did I steal it at the end there? Oh, that's harsh. That is harsh. Yeah, Uko's got so many angles that he's just strong. Stealing stone skin, yeah. Uko's got so many different angles to his kit. I remember when we first saw his kit and we were like, this is a must get fusion. Like, absurd how much he can do. Then the kind of feeling just dropped off a little bit. It was like not quite as crazy as we thought. But now I think he's not as crazy as we thought, but still crazy enough to be absurdly annoying. But yeah, I think he's kind of done almost like the full loop. Do you even know what your champion skills are? Do you even raid? Do you even raid? Hell, Hades? Nah, just like slam the keyboard hoping that something happens. Oh, this is really my nightmare. My nightmare setup here. I don't know what to do against this team. I don't have enough damage to deal with Harima. Which means I've got to ban Harima, but then I get locked out by Yumiko. Rotos at least have got a low cooldown, but it's probably going to ban my Rotos. Oh, it's disgusting. I don't know. I don't know what the answer is on this team. Maybe get rid of the increased defense so Harima doesn't do as much. Don't know. Yumiko would be my go-to there. Right, definitely would be my go-to. But I don't see a way of winning with those other 4 ups. I'm going to try something different. I guess just as an experiment. Quit and re-queue. It might end up being that, Saf. Yeah, I don't see a way to win this. I'm not sure who I should be drafting in this fight. I just go for the A1, I guess. Decrease attack. Hoping for a stun of some sort. Didn't get it. Here comes the lockout. If I'd got a stun away here, maybe I'd have a chance. The only thing I can hope for really is Rotos starts popping off with extra turns. He's got decreased attack on, so he shouldn't be doing anything too nasty. Did we steal his increased attack? He's getting extra turns. Doesn't matter. It's just coming here again. Did Yumiko not lock me out? I'm confused here. Did I resist it? My resistance is not that high. Did I resist that? I did get a resist, did I? Crazy. I mean, if I can kill the Duchess here, I've actually got a chance because the revivers are out the window and Rotos can, like, pop off. I don't think my A2 is enough to kill him. We'll see. No. Might just increase speed here. Try and get back to my Rotos to pop off in a minute. Rotos could just take out 2 of my team. He doesn't have increased attack though. No, not enough damage. Not enough damage, my friend. Okay. I think I ally attack here. Oh, it's the weakest hit I've ever seen. Stun gone off here. That's nice. Okay, please be a kill. Oh my lord. See that health? An extra tiniest amount of damage there, and she dies and I kill someone else. Oh, so annoying. As it is, it's going to swing the opposite way now. Does she have lockout again? No. Okay. Either way, I don't see me winning this because I guess I A1 here and hope for an extra turn, shall I? Rotos versus Rotos should be pretty tight, but he's going to have a whole bunch more in his favour. Got an A1. Get an extra turn. Okay, nice. Kill the Yumiko. Come on. You can do it, Rotos. Maybe I should have gone Harima there, but I don't want to be locked out again. He kills. Yeah, probably that was the wrong option, I think. I think kill by potential reviver is the better option, surely. Don't you weak hit. Okay. So now what? If I proc over half his health, he's coming after me with 2 hits. I think I just A1 here. Is that right? Still came at me anyway. Still did over half his health. A1 trying to get decreased attack. Didn't land it. It's under half health though. It should be dead. Come on. Don't feel like I should have won that. We'll take it. We'll take it. Yeah, the Yumiko was odd. It was like my Uko's only got about 300 resistance. So there's no way my Uko should be resisting a Yumiko built well. Chase, yeah. What's my average fight time? I don't know, maybe like... probably 5 minutes, I think. Do you know anyone you've faced personally? I've faced Ash. Ash beat me quite hard. Like, Ash had the Arishka, Taras, Harima, like trio. I didn't know who to ban. And Yumiko as well, I think. Yeah, he just actually destroyed me. I like that I've got a range of options depending on what I feel like doing for different fights. All right then, HH, keep your secrets. I guess you've asked me a question I didn't know. Chat's moving quite quick, buddy. Sorry. Does Lady H like live arena? I'd be surprised if she's done it, Liam, honestly. I'd be surprised. She does not like adding more. She's a very casual player, right? She doesn't want to add more to her day. She's in that camp. Reader, what's this? I'm trying to copy your 2-1 speed tune with the rabbit. I'm not reaching the same defense and damage stats you do. Do you think it's still going to be worth? I mean, if you're not running a 2-1 already, Reader, then turning into a 2-for-1, definitely worth, yeah. Well, this is a different lineup. That was a weird one. Didn't like the draft, obviously. So, that's going to be it for fights. I guess I'll show you a couple of builds if you want to see them. Any builds in particular you're interested in taking a look at? What stats would you say are important for a Mountain King? 100% crit rate, high health. Was the Ash fight during the stream? No. Ash fight was... I was just playing on my iPad. My Rotos build... I don't know if... I'd be interested to see what people think of this build, honestly. Quite quick. Decent attack. Good health. Or decent health. I'd like more health, honestly. And obviously half decent crit damage. That Rotor's very weak for a +2. It wasn't my first build. The thing I find with my gear is once I've built, like, say, two nukers out, the quality of the next layer of gear is way worse. But I do want him to have a reasonably high amount of health because I also use him in my arena defense. I would like his blessing, yeah. I keep looking, not finding it. Turvold's someone that I built out before I built out my Rotor, so he's got... actually, no, I need to change it. Why is he at 87% crit rate? I thought I'd change that. Oh, because he buffs himself. So he's got, like, slightly higher damage gear. But he's slower as well. Like, my Rotos is fast for my damage gear. My Leo... He's slow, but okay damage. Like, again, nothing too special, really. Yeah, I'm trying. It takes a while to get this oil farming done, right? It takes a long time. I'm working on it. My Heffrack is in Stone Skin. Again, like I was saying about this earlier, like 5-star pieces. My Stone Skin's not that good. Quite a lot of attack. Like, this build for Stone Skin for me is not too bad. But this is what people like. People say, oh yeah, you know, your account's crazy. My gear is not crazy compared to a lot of people that play the game. This is quite a slowish build. This one's probably a bit more where the average flat type of player goes in terms of, like, damage numbers. Hey Tiago, how you doing? That sounds personal to me. Would this be a weak build for you? I bet you'd be on, like, what, 8.5? Maybe, I don't know. Maybe this is more similar to what you'd have, but do you know what I mean? Like, my Warlord, I've got in immunity gear, 330 speed, good accuracy. Who else? My Duchess build. I've got two, so I've got one that's slow with good kind of tankiness, high resistance. The one I've been using in live arena is faster, but needs a blessing. Just kind of tanky, really. Highish health, good speed, good defense. My Baron is kind of in the next level down of gear. So yeah. Just drops off quite a lot. Like 7.2k attack, considering he's got a 500 blessing here. 266 crit damage. How can Raid save Tag Team Arena? I think Tag Team Arena should just be completely redone as a different game mode. Like, it's pointless in the game right now. It's the most pointless thing in the game right now. My opinion. I wouldn't say how can you save it. The only way you can save it is completely redo it. You prefer tag to live, more creative. I don't. I find it boring. It's just not... the dynamic of it is exactly classic arena, like 3 times over. Yeah. I guess each to their own. I don't enjoy it. So yeah, I've got a number of different builds, but I do need to do some work on them. The trouble is, like, I was looking at it earlier, and I start destroying everyone's build to fix one, so then I have to kind of re-gear everyone. Like, I've only just got to the point where I got some silver again. My account has been rinsed in this last 3 weeks because I've just been re-gearing so many champions for arena. Like, my account has been absolutely rinsed of silver. I've re-geared so many champions to get to a better place. So I've got generally like better foundational champions, but still need to do better. Can I ask why your Hefrak has 100% crit? Mainly because I want him to kill people with his passive. So, and obviously he applies his own crit, but only once you've had a turn. Once he's had his turn, he's the most squishy champion on my team, so he'll just be dead. I could do with some of that silver, Grim, yeah. I've been farming Spider up today just to try and get some back. I was literally at 0 silver the other day. What's something someone asked me to look at? I was asking about your giveaway. Oh, the giveaway was happening earlier on. Crossfade. That's already happened, mate. Sorry. Oh, yeah, CVC. Winning quite comfortably at the moment. What do I think about Ragash for live arena? I think Ragash is actually a really good option. Some of these numbers, like, I feel like I've put in a pretty big day and I'm near the bottom of the group. Like, some of these numbers are nuts. Joined SP like a few days ago. I just wanted to join a clan that's got some like active arena players that can help me get better. My Cupidus, yeah. I don't have cardio, no. Turvold can work in teams without net crit, but you do kind of need some way to hide him, or you need some way to control the enemy. Like, Duchess is quite good with him as well, because she veils him at least. He can still be AoE down, but I find that I still get hits away, like I did in a couple of those fights you saw. I still used Turvold and got some damage away. I don't know if you've got particularly worse gear than me, Saf. Like, I feel like my gear is it's not anything too crazy. Yeah, I could run him slower. My Crizia built mainly for like PvE content, obviously. Crizia's main thing: high crit damage, 100% crit rate, good speed, and then a good blend of health and attack, I suppose. I'll keep the same team for Hydra if it's the right rotation for it. Sometimes I'll need to change things up, but I've got a number of people that are kind of geared towards Hydra. You know, I have a number of different teams. It's the first time I've done Nightmare, so obviously I'd have to make sure that those teams work, but I can't show you anyway. But yeah, I've got a number of different champions that are geared for Hydra. Quite pleased with this though. 100 odd mil first attempt. Full auto. It's pretty good. I guess like Acrizia plus Missionarchy, those two just do obscene damage. Champions like Chris, Duchess, Tuhanarak can go in most squads. So it's really just one flex pick, really. Yeah, a few of these guys are doing silly numbers. I would like to put my Missionarchy in... I don't know if I did it in the end. I wanted him in Relentless Gear, but Relentless Gear was not that good. No, I've just gone for Damaged Gear. I'd prefer this to be the same type of build, but in Relentless, really. So I needed the accuracy. I wanted good speed, crit rate, defense, and crit damage. It's quite a lot of stats you need, actually. Who's your top epic arena pick? Shamal's quite big, because especially in the meta where there's a lot of revive champions, you can just one-shot people. I think champions that can take out someone with a one-shot, like Faceless, could be pretty interesting. Again, for the same reason, just one-shot someone off the board. Magnar's huge, a lot of damage. Morag can be pretty good as well. I'm not using my Kurogar Death Belt at the moment, Kim. Phoenix big as well, yeah. Whisper I've not tried in a long time, but I know she's got some high multipliers. I do wish so, like, if Raid are going to make this arena mode super interesting, then, you know, like a weekend where it's just, this is going to be an epic only weekend would be awesome. Or something along those lines. Like, there's no reason why they couldn't do that. You know, or this is only going to be this faction for this weekend. Something like that would really shake up live arena. I think it'd be really fun. I think Missionarchy could work even in Savage in Hydra. I don't see why not. Yeah. I deliberately didn't pick Savage because I've been trying to save my Savage gear for like, arena-based nukers. So I think they could be so inventive with tournaments. In fact, I was going to ask them, but I'm pretty certain the answer is no. Like, if they would allow HH Gaming to utilize a server where we could handpick champions for people and blessings. This is the idea. This is the... See what you think. This is the pitch. Basically, we have like 16 players where we pick the rules in like a proper tournament. With like, you know, either a group stage or whatever, but a proper tournament where you have like a knockout. And, you know, we pick the rules for that live arena. I think that would be super fun because then you're not worried about, do you have the meta champions? Do you have this? Do you have that? Everyone starts on the same level playing field. And it becomes then a watchable event, I think. Like a watchable tournament because it's down to skill rather than this kind of diversity of skill versus gear versus, you know, plus this, plus that, blessings, all that stuff, you know? No money in it though. Well, it depends really. Like if that type of thing would attract a lot more viewers, which gets a lot more eyes to your game, which gets a lot more people playing your game, which gets a lot more spenders in the game, then I would say that's how most great games grow a player base. Like that's how great games grow a steady audience, a steady viewership, all that type of stuff, I think. Practicing against clanmates would be fun as well, yeah. Yeah, I agree with that. Do I think Lydia is good for live? It can be good. She kind of falls into, though, that support spot. And there's a whole bunch of champions that could go into that. Mithrala could be in that spot. Lydia could be in that spot. Warlords. You know, anyone who's going to do something super impactful. Lydia especially good against revive type meta or whatever. This revive meta. But once she's done it, it's on a 7 turn. It's a long cooldown. So if the enemy's got like 2 revivers, 3 revivers or something, then it's not enough. But against like a Marish could be good. Anyway, guys, I think we're going to leave it there. Thanks for coming in and watching the stream. Hope you enjoyed it. I managed to keep up decent win rate again today. Pretty pleased with that. Pretty pleased with like the steady 75-ish% I'm smacking on with. Yeah, I will be back on Friday for next stream. So have a good week and I'll see you then.